Hey, what's up, Diamonds? It's your boy, Christopher Doc Reed, your favorite relationship and life coach out here. One more again, telling you what your father didn't tell you and your mother did not know. Let's get into it. So, one of the most popular miracles Jesus ever performed was turning water into wine. Now, if you read the story, you see that the master of the house said, now this was at a wedding. He turned to the bridegroom and he said, listen, bruh, you have saved the best for last. See, normally they bring out that cheap stuff, at the very end, because once we all drunk and we can't taste nothing no way, you bring that out. But no, you saved the best for last. And if you think about that, that really wasn't their intention. See, they did bring out the good stuff in the beginning, but see, once Jesus touched something, you can't really compare to that, no way. But that's a whole nother message. So the point that I'm making is they presented their best at the beginning. All right. So what I want to ask you is, do you show up as your best, or do you show up as a cheaper imitation or version of yourself? Because the cheap stuff that they were talking about that they served, it didn't have the same flavor. It had less flavor, less punch. It's more watered down. Okay. Now, let me show you what I mean. I've had so many of you that have told me, Doc, the guys that I'm not interested in, could care less about, I can't keep them off of me. I mean, they're like flies. Zzz, zzz. They all over me. I got to beat them off with a stick. But the guys that I really am interested in, that I want to talk to me, I seem like I can't get no action there. It's nothing really going on. And my thing is this to you. Are you showing up watered down? Because if you tell me that, I get real nervous when it's somebody that I'm really interested in. Okay. So you also may start to overthink. Now, why would you overthink? Typically, when we overthink, that's the same as worry. We don't want this thing to turn out in a way that we don't want it to go. So that means maybe there's a fear of rejection that's jumping into the equation. Or maybe they, won't want me or whatever. Okay. But here's the reality. Men want the real you. Right. So what made you feel that your real isn't ideal? Okay. Because see, the real you, all right, that is the best you, and that's flaws and all. See, I didn't say that you were perfect. I didn't say the real you is perfect. But what I'm saying is it is the best part of who you are. So if you actually give your best to less, which is what oftentimes you're doing, meaning the guys that you really could care less about, you really show up in that situation being your authentic self, your real self. You're not overthinking. That's why you can't get them off of you. But the guys, like I said, that you're really interested in, that's when you start to overthink, right? And when you feel the stakes are really, really high, that's when that fear of messing up comes in. So here's what I want to share with you, that the real you has all the flavor. Okay, that's the part of you that God has touched. That's the part of you that God has put his hand on, like Jesus touching that water and turning it into wine. That is the best part of you, the real you. Okay, see, you don't have to try to be you. You just be. It doesn't take any effort. It's natural. Okay. So all of your natural gifts and qualities, they come from that place. That's where they shine from when you're being just yourself. See, being you, that doesn't make you nervous, right? Because you're not trying to be someone else. Being somebody else or being something else, that's what makes you nervous, because it's not natural. It's not you. All right. So that's why guys are attracted to it. See, here's the thing. A man is a man is a man. I've said this before. See, God didn't make some men, who were attractive. They have one type of blood running through their veins. And then unattractive men, or men you ain't attracted to, they have different blood running through their veins. No, We all got blood. It's red, and that's what it is. So we respond to greatness the same way. See, that real you, that's the great part of you. So my thing is, who messed up your mind? Who made you think that something is wrong with you? Because, the fact that you feel like you have to change to be accepted, change from who you really are, that's a problem. See, let me tell you something. See, diamonds, they don't change. They're chosen. We talked about this before. Diamonds don't change, they're chosen. See, they're not sitting there in the jewelry store and you look at the diamond and you say, oh, well, that would be cool if it was like blue. And it says, oh, wait a minute. And it comes back blue. No, it doesn't do that. It says, this is who I am. And if you want me, that's fine. If not, I'm okay with who I am. I shine anyway. And let me tell you something. God don't make mistakes. So whoever he made you to be, whatever that is, the real part of you, that's the best part of you. Okay. So always be the real you and just watch what God do. Watch how he show up. Because see, men love what makes you different, not what makes you the same, not what makes you like everybody else. It's that unique part of you. But here, let me ask you this question. Have you been showing up watered down? Have you just been a cheap imitation of the real you? Do you believe that the real you isn't enough? And are you overthinking how to be natural? Let me see. How do I be me? No, that ain't it. See, it don't even flow. So if this is you, and if you challenge in this area, hit your boy up. Go to my website, ChristopherReed.org. Okay, so that I can tell you how coaching can help you identify and reveal the real you, because you are in there. And sometimes you see yourself. Sometimes you sneak back in, but you can live being you, the real you, 24/7. Also, join me every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'm talking about the stuff that matters to you in my closed group, The Diamond Mind. Okay. See, last week we talked about the man that God has for you is custom made to order just for you. What does that mean? That means that he's not necessarily perfect, but he's perfect for you. Just like going to a restaurant and you say, hey, listen, I want it medium rare. Okay. And don't put no tomatoes on it with blah, 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 blah. It's made just the way you want it. See, that man that God has for you. Yes, that's what it is. So if you want to be a part of that, go to my website, ChristopherReed.org. You'll see at the bottom of the page how to join the Facebook group. We're going to be doing it again tomorrow. So also, the series that I did, why he married her instead of you. Listen, ladies, these guys in this video series that I did, they're talking about the very thing that I'm sharing with you right now, how they want the real, authentic you. They don't want a cheap imitation. They don't want to fall for you trying to be someone else. All right. So if you want to check that out, also go to my website, ChristopherReed.org. You see it there at the bottom of the page, how to get that as well. I'm trying to give you as many resources, ladies, as I possibly can, because I want many of you to know, all of you to know, that who God has made you to be, that is more than okay. All right. So listen, be blessed. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Have a good day. Peace.